morning, everybody. We're going to get started. Trust everybody has had their breakfast and their coffee and you're awake this morning. I'm going to have Pastor Andrew Cook from Faith Christian Family Church come up here and do our invocation for us.
Good morning, everybody. How are you this morning? Good morning. Let's pray. Father God, we come to you in Jesus' name. We're grateful for you. Lord, your word says in Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, to trust in you and lean not on our own understanding, but to acknowledge you in all of our ways and that you would direct our paths. So I pray, Lord, as leaders in this community, Lord, that we would trust in you. We would not just lean on ourselves, our own knowledge, but that we would lean on you, God, that you would help us. We do pray for your help and your grace for our leaders at City Hall, for our fire department, our police department, our medical departments, everything, God. We need your help, Lord. We pray that you would bless this city. We ask you, God, that Lapeer would be a prosperous city, that it would be a safe city, a great place to raise our kids, and a great place to enjoy the life that you've given us. We love you, we honor you, and in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Okay, Cindy could not be here this morning, so I am going to be. You're going to see a lot of me this morning. I just have to make do. We have a couple new members. I would like to mention Remax Plus. Being a Sakaro is the broker there, and you should all have been receiving the emails reminding you that actually a week from today, they're going to be having their grand opening ribbon cutting from 4 to 7. The ribbon cutting will actually be at 6, so we hope that you all will stop by there and meet with them, enjoy some refreshments and some food, and congratulate them on their new office and their new business, and bringing some prosperity to Lapeer. And then we have a returning member, Shamrock Farm Bed and Breakfast, Maureen Scott. It's a beautiful facility out there. If you've never been, stop by. She has petting zoo and animals for the kids, and it's just a really beautiful, beautiful facility. We have some renewing members. We have quite a list here. We will shoot an email out about these so we can kind of get through the program today because we are going to be kind of busy. A couple things that I want to mention to you. I know we haven't had a Halloween yet, but really, honestly, Christmas is just around the corner. And so is a Christmas parade. With that being said, we decided the theme for the parade this year will be Santa's Toy Shop in honor of our fabulous and wonderful Santa, who you all know is here today. And that will be Saturday, December 7th at 11 a.m. downtown, as always. The parade forms are online on our website, and you can go there, you can download them and get them filled out. So we hope that lots of people and businesses will come out and participate and make it a great parade again this year. We are also lighting up Lapeer for the holidays. As you know, the Christmas parade is preceded by Light Up Lapeer and the Winterfest activities that will take place on Friday evening, December the 6th, downtown. Santa makes a special appearance in his house that evening. Lapeer County Bank and Trust will be sponsoring the horse-drawn carriage rides. There'll be carolers, lots of things going on for the kids. We light the big tree on the courthouse lawn, and we also light and decorate the downtown, all the light poles with the Christmas lights and the Christmas decorations that go up on those light poles. So there are forms on the website if you can make a donation and contribute and help us to fund these activities and the decorations for the holiday season downtown. We hope that you can. We appreciate anything that you can do. And also, it's time to start thinking about the 2014 Citizen of the Year Awards. Those forms also will be available on the website. Start thinking about those individuals who really contribute philanthropically to our community, creating programs that help local citizens, through volunteerism and so on. So it's time to start thinking about nominations, and that event obviously will be in January in place of our regular Wake Up Lapeer. And I did have the opportunity to meet with the principals from our local high schools and counselors yesterday to start talking about nominations for the Youth Award again this year. Some of you who were here last year may remember it was the first year that we did a Citizen of the Year Youth Award, and so we awarded 2 high school students. They are nominated by their counselors, their teachers, their pastors. It isn't like a popularity where their friends vote. This is really based on recognition through counselors and teachers and so on. So we met yesterday, and we're starting to get that process rolling too. So we'll have another male and another female high school student who will be receiving each a $1,000 scholarship through the Chamber of Commerce. So we're very pleased and excited that we are able to do that again. 2014 Chamber Directory Community Guide, ad sales. Sherry Danielson, Blue Water Printing, has probably contacted almost all of your companies. So the ad sales are the same as what they were actually in 2012. So we haven't increased them. There are opportunities, various sizes, and black and white or color, whichever you want to do. 5,000 of these are distributed throughout this community throughout the year, through the library, the banks, the hospital, credit unions, both of our lovely hotels. So we're getting them out into high traffic areas so that the public uses them, they pick them up, and it's really their go-to guide for chamber businesses, and there's a full calendar of events for the entire year also in that directory. So if you've been contacted about the ad sales, we'd appreciate it if you take a minute to shoot Sherry an email or give her a call and check it out. Don't forget that today we have network at noon at Cavelli's, and we are working on updating that schedule, so we'll have more information on that, and all these updates and postings will be on the chamber website. And then we are going to have Cornerstone Staffing up here a little bit later to talk about their new grand opening and their mixer that they're having this evening. So with that, I'm not going to say any more. I'm going to let Janet do the rest. So we have guest speakers today, Jack Miles and Carrie Smith from Lapeer County Ed Tech Center. So Jack, Carrie, come on up.
Thank you. Good morning. This is really special to my heart, and we are very special in Lapeer County to have the Educational Technology Center. In your packet is a brochure that will explain it a little bit more. This is a gym located in Attica, Michigan, servicing schools from southern part of the county, Almont, Dryden, and then you have Imlay City, the Lapeer schools in North Branch. Today what we're going to do is kind of divide it up into 2 areas. We're going to have students from the marketing and entrepreneur class put on the presentation. They are members of the chamber, and this will be a good way for them to use all the talents that Carrie teaches them. So the first part, they're going to learn a little bit more about the Tech Center. And then the second half is the class themselves are going to talk about a virtual business that they are running that is worldwide. It's pretty exciting. They're in their 2nd year. So it should give you some top thrills today, and you'll be really excited about how they are real Imagineers. So I'm going to invite Devin up first, and he will start us off. He needs a round of applause. Give it up.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, of this esteemed council meeting. My name is Devin Peasley, and I'm here to represent the Lapeer County Educational and Technology Center. Now, originally I'd planned to write a grand speech and impress everybody, but ultimately, as in life, things didn't quite work out, so I decided I'll wing it. But as it appears, I see that as a pretty great analogy to represent what kids are told in life. If you'll humor me on this tangent. When I was a kid, I was told, go to school, get good grades, go to high school, get good grades, go to college, get good grades, get a good job. Well, gosh, life's that simple? Wish I'd have known that, but, well, as it turns out, it's not quite that simple. See, I know family members and friends who go through all of that, get good grades, get out into the real world, and have trouble finding a job, and then they find the job they want, and they're told they're overqualified. Now, that seems like an odd thing to turn somebody down for. You're too qualified for this? You're too good at this job? We can't hire you? Well, that's peculiar. So I just thought about that subject for a while and decided that it's not really overqualified, it's you possess too little experience. Now, how do you gain experience if you've gone through listening to this preset template of life? And you get through, you do everything correctly, you get here and now you don't have the experience to get the job you want, so you have to get the experience somehow and you end up working a different job. Now, I have to wonder to myself how the Educational Technology Center got a poor reputation for being a technical hands-on school in the past. Well, that seems very peculiar to me. Having the ability to apply your knowledge in a constructive environment, to enter a business environment while actually being in business and having experience on your resume. Now, that seems like something people would just jump at. I don't understand why anyone wouldn't see that as a positive thing. So, I'd like to talk to you on a personal note. The only reason I can stand here today in front of you all is because my father, a great man, but wasn't a fan of high school. In his junior year, he went to the Ed Tech Center. The only reason he graduated high school is because of his experience in the Ed Tech Center. The only reason I live the lifestyle I can is because he was able to get a job through the experience he gained. Now, I owe a lot to the Ed Tech Center. And I'm not going to lie, I've been here not too long, a few weeks, and I am just absolutely impressed. This is a great program. It attends to 5 school districts. We have 21 different programs available. There are 21 different areas of experience you can gather here just by going to school. Now, it does impress me that it's so diverse, but you have to wonder, why would anyone at any point see this as a negative thing? Well, I was once told that it's believed people who go to the Ed Tech don't necessarily do well in school. They go here because they feel that it's not as demanding. Well, I'd like to firmly disagree with that. We give it our all. We learn, we apply our skills, and ultimately I feel like this is going to be a great experience. I'll be more than happy to put this on my resume, and I feel like this will give me a leg up in the world. Now, we have the ability to earn college credit. We can, at this center, give you the ability to save money at college just by simply attending school. We have guest speakers. Now, some of the guest speakers from these colleges have absolutely changed my perspective. In fact, from the day I came to this Ed Tech building, I had a career set in mind in a college I was going to go to and what I was going to major in. I had it down and I understood it all. Listen to a few of these guest speakers. I've changed everything. I'm going to a completely different college. I'm majoring in something different, and I feel I'm better off for that. Now, we've got the advisory committee. We also have field trips that allow us to apply the skills we're already applying in the classroom to the real world. We've got leadership conferences. We go to universities, explore campuses. And we've got the career exploration outside of the classroom. Now, that is just simply indispensably just important. I don't quite understand how anyone could view this school in a negative light. It makes little to no sense to me. Now, with all of this in mind, we'd like to extend an invitation to our fellow chamber members to have one of the meetings at the Technology Center. You can explore the campus, see the programs in action. We'd also like to extend an invitation to join one of our program advisory committees. We meet in October and March each year, where you can utilize your skill and knowledge, prepare students for the world. I see no downsides at all. We've got, as I said, 21 programs available. Automotive mechanics to public safety to sales and marketing. You can pretty much, from this school, go in any career you want and succeed. It allows you to apply what you learn. It allows you to apply it effectively. It ultimately grows an individual. And that's really something you can't scoff at.
Nice job. Thank you very much. When you look at your brochure, individually, there's something in here that touches each one of us. There's somebody in here that's in a career of education. There's somebody in this room that's in collision repair, computer networking, cosmetology, even culinary arts. Also, marketing and entrepreneur is what we're going to focus on, because we could not have heating and cooling here. We could not have automotive repair, small engine repair, RV repair. So what they're going to do is they're going to come up and they're going to talk specifically about, so you get an idea of what goes on in those 21 programs. We have one program represented here. The advisory council that I'm on my 4th year and a volunteer teacher there, it's really rewarding to see these kids. At our meeting last night, you could see in their eyes about their goals of what they want to do as a business owner. I met one gentleman that already has his own business, and he wants to grow that, and he's learning from Carrie. So I'm going to introduce the instructor, the advisor for marketing entrepreneur at the Tech Center is Carrie Smith.
Thank you. I really appreciate all your attention and just getting to expose the Tech Center to more people, and also my program, which of course is where my heart and soul is. As a teacher, the majority of the time you stand in front of your classroom, you give them information, you hope that they retain it, at least long enough to take the test. And you know, we've got pre-test and post-test now, so hopefully till the end of the year when they take the post-test. By stepping into the Tech Center, it allows me, instead of standing in front and giving out information, now I put them in action, and as they're completing their assignments, their tasks that you would normally do in a business, if they have a question, they can come to me, and I can facilitate. But they're learning on their own. They're discovering their own information, and therefore they will retain it forever. So with that, I'm going to have Brian, are you going to come up? Brian Walker, excellent. He's going to explain exactly what we do in our program. It is marketing and entrepreneurship, so you know we were going to take some of this time, right, to get your attention.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, all of you, for coming out this morning to listen to us talk about the Tech Center. And what I'm about to talk about is Virtual Enterprise International, which this is a program which over 5,000 schools around the United States have been worked into, which means that those 5,000 schools that are using this program, they all have their own business. And what I mean by that is it's a virtual business that simulates what an actual business would be like. For example, we give out payroll, and we go to trade shows. We advertise. And we just, like, we get involved like a real business. We market our product, we make our own web design, we do our own books. It's just us, and that's really what's important to me, because I don't know what they taught back in the day in high school, but I don't think I've ever gained more experience other than this program that I'm in right now. And the activities involved would be just like updating the firm's business plan, setting annual goals and objectives, preparing an annual report. Like, this is the real deal. I mean, of course, the way we fund it is with fundraising, and we don't actually use real money because that would be kind of, it probably wouldn't end that well, but we all have virtual economy going, but we all, excuse me, but we all fund ourselves. All 5,000 enterprises around the United States, we buy from each other. It's like a real market economy, almost. And how this is paid is we get corporate sponsors that they're businesses or a business around Lapeer or wherever. If you just say that you'll fund us virtually, it's not real money, just say you'll sponsor us for our company, we get 75% of our payroll back, which that really, really does help us a lot. And we had a startup loan of $90,000 last year, and we are gradually paying that off. And another thing we do to make money in our business is just sell online virtually or go to trade shows, which we are attending one in November and hopefully one later in March. And the transactions are, you just go online, you have to have a VEI account, and you just buy stuff on our store. And we send out sales invoices like any other business would do. We send thank you letters, customer service letters. It's a really awesome program, and I really hope that more people learn about it and attend that program. Any questions?
What's the business you have?
Oh, I am in PM, and we are running our second year of Top Thrill, which is an amusement park, and we are expanding our theme park to have multiple parks, like not just a roller coaster park, but like a water park and like go-karts, rock climbing, like just expanding it and adding resorts, hotels, like camp center, just overall expanding like any other business would if they had a successful year. They want to expand their business, make it grow. Any other questions?
I'll take it. I know, or Devin wants to talk about it. So,
You want me to go out?
so Brian says there's actually 2 programs. We have an AM and a PM program at the Tech Center where students come in. Do you want to talk about Imagineers? Okay. So last year we started Top Thrill. Did the business plan, annual report. This year when we come together, the students had the opportunity, they could decide to stick with the theme park, with the roller coasters, or they could come up with a new product. Either way, they're going to redo the business plan and go from there. I did give them the requirements that if they kept the theme park, they would either have to expand, like the Cedar Point properties, into different areas of the United States, so we would have more than one park, or they could do the Disney idea and expand by adding more parks to their park. And they've decided now we have several sections within the park. And then AM, this is their first year in business, and I'll let Devin explain that because he's great at it. Way better than me.
All right. As per our first year in business, we have a company called the Imagineers. Sorry. And as the Imagineers company stands, our current product would be a virtual reality headset. Now, may not appeal to many simply because they may not see the importance of such a thing, but ultimately, a virtual reality headset would allow the user to be at any place at any time, provided it was programmed correctly. You could experience any time period or any location. Not only do we sell the virtual reality headset, we also have a set of phones that integrate with them and an operating system that integrates with them. Now, those may seem like an odd collection of materials, but from a market standpoint, if you can sell a virtual reality headset that people will purchase, you can sell the phones, you can sell the operating systems, you could unseat, say, Apple and Microsoft, and you could take over a majority share of the technological market. Now, that's our ultimate end game. Not total world domination, but close. We hope to have a vast majority of the technological market cornered. We've got accessories for such a thing, and ultimately I have great hopes for this company. Now, virtual reality itself may not currently exist, but the science behind it does. And I believe that it isn't too far-fetched to believe that we could have this in the next 2 years. So ultimately, this company is rooted in reality, and if it existed, has the ability to become the most powerful technological company in the world, which experience of that scale, you must admit, is fairly important. Any questions?
So what can you do with this virtual reality helmet?
Well,
What are some of the different things?
Quite simple. I believe you're probably all familiar with the concept of lucid dreaming, which is essentially dreaming in such a way that you're conscious of what's going on and you have some degree of control over it. Well, just as the human mind can take you anywhere you want to be, any place, any time, the virtual reality headset can piggyback off what the human mind can already do, but it can route you better in such a place. Like, let's say you want to visit a different country, you could quite easily put on the virtual reality headset, provided it was programmed correctly, and be in a different country. You wouldn't know. You need to take a vacation. You don't have the time to. You could put on the virtual reality headset when you get home from work and be in Hawaii. You wouldn't know the difference. It allows you to go anywhere you want as far as your imagination will take you and as far as we can program it. So it's a spectacular invention, if I say so myself. Anything else I didn't cover?
Nope, I think you did great.
All right. Thank you for your time.
And they assure me the technology is out there. They do research. We come together and brainstorm ideas for products. We have long lists. And from there, the students, that's probably the most difficult part, coming up with the name of the company and then brainstorming our product. From there, the business plan, there's lots of samples out there, as I'm sure you're aware of, that they can put that information together. And then on a monthly basis, they're given a list of tasks that they have to complete within the department. So if you're in HR, you're writing policies. If you're in accounting, which our chief financial officer talked earlier, then you're doing payroll, we've got receivables, we've got payables. They're journalizing, they're doing all of that. If you're in marketing, you're doing new product development, you're setting out e-blasts. What am I missing, guys? If you're design, they create a website. We have websites we can pull up. They've got a cart linked to them, so other virtual employees can go to our website and put products in the cart. It sends us an email, we'll send them an invoice, and then sales, eventually when they pay us, we'll send them the product, all virtually. So it'll come in an email. So do you guys have any questions? Hopefully we've enlightened you a little bit. Thank you.
Thanks, Carrie, Jack, and all of these great students. What an amazing program. And back in the day, boy, we'd have been, I'm sure it would have been over our heads. It's just amazing, these types of programs that students have access to today, because as we know, our society and technology is just moving at the speed of light. So this is a pretty amazing program for them to have access to. So that's really great. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the presentation. We're going to move to our first sponsor, Jack Miles from Bear Graphics.
Good morning again. It was unique at the advisory council. One of the CEOs said, "Gee whiz, they don't listen to me, and they're not getting their job done." And it was real. Well, welcome to our world. So today my theme is, of course, I'm Jack Miles from Bear Graphics. And we're the one-source solution for your printing needs. And pretty much what I'm going to emphasize is how can we say thank you to our customers. Brought up thank you. During the holiday season, we all have different things we do. Do we send holiday cards? Do we send Christmas cards? Do we send thank you cards? Do we send thank you for the business cards or Happy New Year cards? In your packet is a great flyer with pricing that you can do thank you cards, holiday cards, New Year cards, and what's really unique about this, it prints all 4 sides. When you buy a Hallmark card, it only prints on 3 sides. Here you can get your message throughout your program. Also, you can have a business card slot or a gift card slot put on your card. Also in there is how can you say thank you. You have a sample of the Bear Graphics, some people call them door calendars, wall calendars, where you can track whatever you want on your calendar here, so make sure you post that in the shop or wherever you can. It's a great tool to use. Also is, as you notice as I've been up here, we have our quarterly ad promotion, buy one, buy 250, get 253. That's another way you can say thank you, not just to your customers, but maybe to your employees. And the other thing is that trade shows are pretty much expired right now, and I'm sure you're looking at what am I going to do for 2014 for promotional products. Last but not least, there is a box of ink pens in there. This is a sample of all the ink pens that I have available, and inside it is the pricing. And what I am doing, because the students need money to travel the country for their virtual business, proceeds of the ink sales will go back to Carrie's class, so that will help them out. And there is discount pricing to the end of the year on that, and you'll see what regular price and discount pricing. So please take a look at the ink pens. They're unique. You can print on the clip, which you don't see that very often. Last but not least, I want to say thank you very, very much for the business I've received this year, and there's a jar opener inside. Now, if you're a marketeer or a marketer, what's unique about this, it fits in a number 10 envelope. You can mail it to somebody. So if you wanted to say thank you by direct mail, you can put this in here and get your message. And every time they open up a jar, they would see your name. Thank you very much. My name is Jack Miles from Bear Graphics. I'm your single solution for your printing needs.
Thank you, Jack. I don't know if you remember the gift bag that Jack had here a couple months ago, and it had this really cool, fuzzy-looking thing. It's a hand mitt for dusting, and I got one of those, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I love that thing. I actually enjoy dusting my house. I have a lot of house to dust, and it was wonderful. So he's got some great products. So I'm going to change the schedule up just a little bit here for a minute. I'm going to have Judge Conchu come up on behalf of Family Literacy Center. How many are going to camel races tomorrow? Okay, so the rest of you who are not, I have tickets for sale up here for you. You should be going, because tomorrow is Hump Day for Family Literacy, so we need to support them. So I'm going to be going around with some tickets, and Byron's going to talk about it.
Center Building tomorrow night, about 5:30. The camel races are pretty much one of the most hilarious charitable events that you will attend. We ran into a little bit of a legal snafu this year in getting our license for the camel races, because I think the casinos are coming down on us charitable gamers, trying to take over all the millions of dollars we raised. But we had to apply for the license as we normally do, and we went through several stages, and we finally came out the other end with a raffle license, and they told us we can't use dice. Well, we use dice to determine how many squares the camels move in the races, so this year, upon advice of council, we will be throwing raffle outcome determining cubes instead of dice. And then Mary gave me some tickets to sell this morning, and I recalled the canons of ethics for judges are a little slightly different than when I was a prosecutor. The canons of ethics say a judge should not individually solicit funds for any educational, religious, charitable, fraternal, or civic organization, or use or permit the use of the prestige of the office for that purpose, but may be listed as an officer, director, or trustee of such organization. A judge may, however, join a general appeal on behalf of an educational, religious, charitable, or fraternal organization, or speak on behalf of such organization. So I'm speaking on behalf of the organization. I can't sell you tickets, but I do know a lady who has some, and she's back there, and she is available to sell you tickets, and I think you're back up, and I have to leave because I have a judges meeting. Thank you very much. You want me to introduce the next speaker while I'm up here?
Yes, I'm going to sell tickets.
Who is it? The next speaker will be Janet O'Leary, Cornerstone Staffing and Solutions. Janet O'Leary here. I don't even have a good success rate. Is she in back? Are we taking her out of order? So I see Clark Kent's going to be in November, right? Okay. So Janet O'Leary from Cornerstone Staffing and Solutions. Give her a round of applause and pretend I did that smoothly.
Good morning. I'm Janet O'Leary from Cornerstone Staffing, and this is Michelle Curry, one of my staffing representatives. We are a woman-owned company. We have multiple locations: California, Michigan, Maryland, Las Vegas, Texas. We'd rather be in California, but we got just for the weather, not for Michigan. We love Michigan. But with that, in our office, we have over 50 years of experience, including all of us, which kind of shows our age. There's a lot of us that have 20 plus. So we do have the experience to service your company. We're full service staffing. We do short-term, long-term, direct hire, payrolling. Whatever you need to do to fit your needs, we will be able to help you with. Our recruiters, their jobs are to find the right candidates so you can devote your time to sales-driven revenue. You get the resumes all the time and you don't have time to look at them. You might miss that right candidate. We're going to do the screening for you. We get reference checks, background checks, whatever you need. We're going to get it done before you even have to waste your time talking to someone who might not fit that position. For our associates that we place, we offer holidays, we offer insurance, 401k, we're paperless, so they get direct deposit or pay cards, so their paycheck's in their account every Friday, and you don't have to worry about it. We just want to make your day easier, so definitely give us a call. We are having a grand open house tonight. We're very excited about it. We merged two offices, our Flint and our Imlay City office, and we're in Davison. We're right off of 69. There's going to be an orange flyer in your notebooks. We are going to have beverages. We're going to have wine, appetizers, and desserts. So it should be very festive. We're going with our fall colors to fit in. I was able to go out and meet a lot of the businesses in the area, and they were wonderful to help. We did a sponsorship. We took a basket and we're filling it up with things from in the community. Will's Winery donated wine. The theaters donated passes. We have beauty salons. We have for men, women, tanning, tons of things. $50 gift card. So it's a $350 value. If you attend tonight, you throw a business card in there, and one of you are going to walk home with a great basket. You can save it for Christmas presents and just pass those out, or treat yourself to a little bit of everything. So, hoping to see you tonight. It's going to be fun. Nita will be there, so we always have a good time. Thank you.
I want that basket. So this is an event I can put my business card in there. So I hope that you will all come out. It's kind of their grand opening, ribbon cutting, mixer, like we do, throughout the year. It's going to be a great time. It's just you take the Davison exit, go up to the light, turn right, go up to the light, and make a left on Lapeer Road, and it's right in Davison Crossing. So it's right there. It's very quick and easy. So please come on out, see their new office, meet their staff, get acquainted, enjoy some food and beverages, and help them celebrate, because they are obviously servicing Lapeer County and working here as well, and our chamber members. So appreciate it if you all will come out and join them and celebrate with them. So we are going to move on to our member focus, John Herman from Sanilac Broadcasting. Come on up here, John.
Morning, everybody. I'm John Herman from Sanilac Broadcasting, home of WMIC AM 660, WTGV 97.7 FM, and Country 92.5 WBGV. I'm going to warn you, in the radio world, our ads are 30 to 60 seconds long. 60 seconds of this presentation is going to be well polished, and it's going to be ready for the air. After that, I fall apart, because once I get past 200 words, I don't know where I'm going. So just bear with me. Sanilac Broadcasting has been around for 45 years, and we're proud to be a part of the community and servicing Lapeer, Tuscola, Huron, Sanilac, St. Clair, and Port Huron area. We have a large area of coverage. Our AM station, WMIC, has been picked up at the bridge, but more realistically, Alpena, down just about to Detroit, and pretty much covers the eastern side of Michigan. WTGV, our easy listening station, and home of the Detroit Tigers. So we got one more game before we move on to the next round, because we are going to beat Boston. So turn into 97.7 and listen to the game if you can't see it live or on the TV. And Country 92.5 WBGV, it's our home of country hits. Like I said, we are proud to serve our listeners, businesses in the area, and more importantly, the communities as well. We do have a website, sanilacbroadcasting.com. We have our community calendar on there, and we do put school and business closings. So if something happens and your business isn't going to be open, don't hesitate to give us a call, and we'll put that on our school closings day as well. If it's due to weather, due to water main break, anything, let us know. We'll be glad to put that on there. I know that's not the publicity I want to do for you and the kind of publicity you want to do, but the last thing you want is a customer driving all that way to find out that you're not open. So special events. If you got a special event coming up, please email us at the radio station. In the packet is my information on how to get a hold of me. Feel free to email me, text me, cell phone, whatever. I'll be glad to take down your information and put it on our community calendar. And of course, I'm a salesman, so what am I going to do next? I'm going to sit down and talk to you about the radio rates and see if I can't convince you to do some radio ads as well. But anyway, glad to be here this morning, glad to be a part of Lapeer community, and look forward to serving and working with all of you in the future. Happy holidays.
Thanks, John. You did pretty good. I think you made it past the 200 words. That wasn't bad. Our next sponsor, Glenn Rome from Michelle and Company Fine Jewelers. Come on up here, Glenn, and talk to us.
Well, welcome from Michelle and Company Fine Jewelers. And during the month of October, the only thing we think about is pink. Right? breast cancer awareness, and that's what I'm here for this morning. Just not only to, I'm sure you've been exposed to it already, but Michelle and Company Fine Jewelers embraces it. What we do during the month of October is focus, focus, focus. We have a number of things that we do within Michelle and Company to help promote breast cancer awareness. We support the Susan G. Komen Foundation. And just a couple of details here. Started in 1982 with $28,000. So far, they have reached over $755 million for breast cancer research. They are the largest non-government organization to promote breast cancer research, and because of their efforts, breast cancer survival rates, they're 30% lower. Well, increased 30%. The death rate's 30% lower than it was 25 years ago. So they are doing a phenomenal job. Now, what we do by donating to the Mid-Michigan Susan G. Komen affiliate, we help women themselves with breast cancer awareness, and they pay for mammograms that they cannot afford. Huge issue. What we do at Michelle and Company Fine Jewelers is for a $10 donation, and all $10 goes to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. We have little shot glasses that are filled with a pink colored water. They are frozen, and inside is a unique colored gemstone or diamond. You come in, you get your choice. For $10, you get a surprise. And all of it goes to Susan G. Komen. Now, what we also do, think pink, think pink, think pink. Any jewelry that you purchase from us that has a pink color in it, we donate. Very unique. We have a huge display of pink jewelry, and also, in regards to pink, we have pink t-shirts. Again, $10, 100% of it goes to Susan G. Komen. So come in, tell your friends about it. We think pink during the month of October. It is a great, great, great time and organization to donate to. Michelle and Company Fine Jewelers, here in the heart of Lapeer, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
Thanks, Glenn. Great program to support breast cancer awareness. I just want to know if I get that frozen glass with a diamond, Glenn, how many carats would that be?
That will be a surprise.
Oh, that's a surprise too. Okay. Well, for $10, I guess, you can't lose either way. So, our next first nonprofit actually for this morning, Bill Rickus from Lapeer County Historical Society. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. You're used to me for the last 10 years of making an appeal for annual concert that we have in the first week of November. This year we've changed the pace. Instead of having a concert, we're having a movie. It's Mary's Buttons, and it's based on a true story, murder trial that occurred in Macomb County in the early 1900s. And the interesting thing about it, a couple things. One is the trial itself. It's a true trial, true life situation, and the individual who wrote the script, produced the movie, is the grandson of the woman who's on trial. Second thing is that in shooting it, they look for authentic places to depict the early 1900s, and lo and behold, the courthouse scene and the trial is all held at the Lapeer County Courthouse, which really represents close to a third of the movie. So we're very happy to sponsor this, It's been here shown in limited situations here before, but we're hoping for a big crowd because of the nature of it. There are some local people in it, in some of the non-talking parts. It's November 1st. We begin with a dessert gala at 6:30 with the movie at 7:30. Tickets are $10, students $5. Tickets are available at the Pix Theater, at our museum, across the street from the new post office, and for board members. If you have any questions, feel free to call. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bill. Bill, if you'd like to have some tickets at the chamber office, we could probably help you with that too. We can have some there, send out an email and sell them as well from the chamber office. It actually is a great film. A few years ago, what's it been? I think 2, maybe 3 years ago when they did the filming here in Lapeer, and they had the premiere when the film was finally ready. The Made in Michigan Film Festival was very involved in that, and a lot of our own community and chamber members were involved, and they were in the court scenes, and they were the jury. So I was able to see it, and it really was very well done, and it really is very interesting historically. I was very impressed with the film. It's a good movie. And it's a great piece of history for our state, and it was really amazing to see our own courthouse and some of our own friends who were actually jury members in the film. So definitely, for $10, it's very worthwhile to see, so I hope that you'll check it out. Okay, then our next nonprofit is Teresa Saliga from Goodwill Industries of Mid-Michigan. Come on up here and welcome back to Lapeer.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to share with you, I'm very happy to be back home here in Lapeer. I'm back at the Goodwill as the store manager. So thank you for your continuous support and shopping, donating. I'm very happy to be back. I've seen a lot of people out. I've seen people in the store. So I'm very happy. Thank you for that. And also, you'll find in your flyers, all Goodwill Mid-Michigan locations, October 26th, our annual half-off sale. So everything will be half off. If you haven't been here lately at our store, come on in, check us out. And like I said, thank you, and I'm very happy to be back. Thank you.
We're glad to have you. And you're still getting some donations of brand new items that come from Target, yes. So check the store out frequently. So there's a lot of new merchandise that's so reasonable and affordable. And it's a great place if you've got lots of kids and grandkids who are looking for things for Halloween costumes. It's a great place to go to find that kind of stuff. You can really put together some great costumes. So I also want to just quickly, Pam, do you want to come up a little bit and talk with me about the wedding showcase? Surprise, surprise. Oh, I got her on the spot now.
I'll take a minute. Sure. Sunday, noon to 4:30 at the beautiful Country Club, we will be having our second annual Lapeer Area Wedding Showcase. We have a grand prize of $3,500 for some lucky bride. We've got door prizes being drawn hourly, and we have a wonderful fashion show. Davison Bridal is providing the fashions, and we're going to have that. So we're looking for a great time, and I know I already had one gentleman say, I won't be there. But bring your wife, bring your girlfriend, not with your wife, bring your mom, we're just looking for a really good time. This is something for our community. If I'm shopping for a dress or for a place to have my reception, Lapeer offers a lot. And that's what we want our people to do here in Lapeer. We want to show them we offer what you need, and that's why we're doing this. And we're very fortunate this year that the Chamber took us under their wing and has taken ownership, so to speak, of this. We love it. They've been a great help, and so we are part of the chamber now, and we hope many years from now you still hear about it. But Sunday from noon to 4:30, if you don't have absolutely anything to do, and even if you do, invite someone and come out and be part of this, because this is for this community. We are doing this to help you as a business promote your business and to bring more business into Lapeer. So please do come.
Great. Thank you. We're very excited about it. And the Country Club obviously is a beautiful location, a beautiful setting, and we've got a great committee of people. And Des is going to be out there with us, and she's going to be emceeing again this year. Affordable Wedding Planning, they came on board with the committee this year, and they're working to coordinate the bridal show and the fashions and so on. So we're really very excited about it. It's going to be a great event. So, with that being said, we're going to, does everybody have their 50-50 tickets, and you put your cards in the jar for the door prize drawings and so on? Okay, so, I think we covered everyone here, so why don't we do the 50-50? We'll get that. And incidentally, these are not mine, these are Judge Conshue's, and should he win like he never wins, you know, he has the best luck. The donation will be made to the Family Literacy Center. Anyway, okay. Okay, got your tickets ready? The winning ticket is 491791. Oh, he didn't win this time. Amazing. You can all check them. Oh, Deb Marquardt, come on up here, Deb. Incidentally, don't forget, excuse me, Holiday Depot, and Deb has been instrumental with Holiday Depot for many, many years. And just a reminder too, if your businesses or any of your scouting groups or whatever are looking at being in the Christmas parade, all parade entry fees go to not HDC, but Holiday Depot. They go to Holiday Depot, right? To help fund not only gifts for families and gifts for children in the community, but they also provide food and meals, holiday meals for folks. And all of the Christmas lights that we took down last year that were on the poles and the light poles decorating the downtown, we've tested all of them, and those that still work, obviously we can't guarantee how much time is left on them because they're on for an entire month out on the poles in the weather. But we're donating those to Holiday Depot. So if families don't have and can't afford to purchase lights to decorate their homes and so on, we're donating those lights from last year to Holiday Depot so families can come in and they can have them for free. So, okay, with that, we are going to start with our door prizes. We've got some great door prizes this time. Lori Curtis H&H Tool. This is a gift packet from Bear Graphics. You have a notepad, ink pen, and bookmarkers, and refrigerator clip, and the ink pen with the stylus tip, correct? I remembered that. So that goes to Lori Curtis H&H Tool. And then from Cornerstone Staffing, we have a gift mug with lots of neat things in here. Ink pen, and it looks like a hand sanitizer. Lots of good stuff. And don't forget, that gift basket that they have tonight that they'll be raffling off is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. And this goes to Alex Shoemaker, Lapeer County Bank and Trust. And this is a $20 gift certificate from Goodwill, and it goes to Ashley Harriman from Alga Credit Union. Ashley, where are you? There she is. And then we have an ice scraper from Bear Graphics, and this goes to Loretta Denwith from Brown and Kent. Loretta, where are you? There you are. He has to be present to win the door prize. Okay, so then we have a beautiful shirt, and this is from Mott Community College, our host every month. And this goes to Kimberly O'Donnell from Turrell Estates. Kim? Very nice shirt. Very nice. Okay. We're going to... Okay, for Jack Miles of Bear Graphics, we have a gift certificate from Sanilac Broadcasting Company. Yes, you did. This is yours. Talk to John while he's here. We have another gift packet from Bear Graphics, again, and this goes to Andrew Miles of Miles Law Firm. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Look at this. That's, I mean, think about it in the wintertime. That's very nice. Window scraper with an insulated glove so your hand stays warm. Sue Peterson from Devonshire Retirement Village. Another packet from Jack from Bear Graphics, and this one goes to Teresa Zaliga from Goodwill. And another mug, and this is again from Cornerstone Staffing. Some nice things in there. This goes to Kaylee Zapata from Lapeer County Community Mental Health. Kaylee, there you are. And another packet from Jack from Bear Graphics. Lots of really unique things and really nice things in here. And this goes to Stephen Foster from Goodwill. Stephen's at the back. Now, dun-dun, here comes the pièce de résistance. Yes, we need to open this because it sparkles.
Holy Toledo, it's a box in a box.
It's a box in a box with a... Oh, and think pink. The infinity symbol. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, mix those cards up really well. Oh my gosh, Janet O'Leary from Cornerstone Staffing Solutions. Yay! Only one condition, you have to wear this tonight at your big open house mixer event. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. From Michelle and Company. Gorgeous. You had your fingers and your toes crossed. And here, we'll give you the bag and the box and the whole package. Very nice. Okay, next month's November member focus. We actually will have two. We will have Brown and Kent, and then we will also have another one, which will go to Marcia Calicay, Lapeer County Bank and Trust. So we will have two member focus speakers next month. And incidentally, we have a representative from Attorney General Schuette's office who will be here next month as our guest speaker, talking about some of the programs available through the Attorney General's office for businesses and community organizations. So it'll be a very interesting presentation. He'll also do some Q&A with our group. And don't forget, last month we introduced a new service for our members. We now have a QR code where you can opt in for text message reminders for events that are coming up when you're out of the office, out on the road, and so on. We'll do only up to 4 per month. So you can go scan that QR code, or there's also a phone number where you can do a text opt-in for that service. So if you're out on the road, you're busy, you get a brief text to remind you if there's a Wake Up Lapeer after our mixer, a ribbon cutting, or event of some kind that the Chamber is going to be reminding you that we want you to enjoy and come and attend. So thanks everyone, have a great day, and hopefully we'll see you all tonight at Cornerstone Staffing. Thank you.